Hey guys, Brett Leggett from Love the Grind here. Yesterday I competed in the FPG Winter Novice 3 lift, which is basically just a powerlifting meet, but you don't have to wear a soft suit. It's very beginner orientated, so not all of the rules apply. It's not exactly 1 minute to complete your lift. You know, there is a bit of leniency there just to give the, you know, an overall good experience to the new lifter and give them a feel of what it's like to compete. I was just competing in it to have some fun basically, and I just really wanted to compete before I left. You can see here my apartment's like pretty messy because I'm moving out very soon, within 1 week actually, is when I'll be driving the 450 Ks or whatever back to Port McDonald. So the guys at FPG run the comp like so well. I'm not just saying that because I help run some of them. I mean, they like really run so smoothly. The atmosphere is like great. It's like, I love it. I absolutely love competing. So I really wanted to match the total that I got last year at the Adelaide Cup when I was at 90 kilos, although now I'm at around 85 kilos, so 5 kilo difference there. And I hit the squats. I went 230 kilos, then second attempt was 242.5 kilos, and then my third attempt I hit 250 kilos, which was awesome. I'm like really happy I got that. I haven't had anything over 230 kilos on my back in like pretty much since maybe, I don't even know if I've even had it any time this year. I can't remember when I squatted 240 bare knees. I think that was in December last year. So I haven't had anything over 230 kilos on my back since like at least January this year. And to have the 250 at 85 kilos, I was really happy with that, really stoked. It did feel like a lifetime when I was underneath the bar during the lift, but watching the video back, it doesn't seem so bad. So pretty happy with that. The bench, if you guys have been watching my videos, you probably know that in February I had an injury and I couldn't really bench for around 3 months or so. I did lose a lot of strength there and my body weight was also a lot lower. So I opened with 120 kilos, which was fairly easy. I then went to 130, which I'm really glad I got the 130 actually. Very happy with that. Then I tried 135, which is what I got in Adelaide Cup. And I also tried 135 because I thought Caleb, one of the other guys that I was competing with, was gonna hit 135, and he'd done the 250 squat as well. And I was like, man, I don't want him to beat me. So I really just went to 135, but then it turned out that he only benched 132 anyway. So it was very unnecessary, and I knew I wasn't gonna get it, but I went for it anyway, and I got it off the chest like this, and I was just sitting there, and it didn't move anywhere at all. So that was a total failure on that half. So if I had got that, it would have been 9 for 9 for the whole day, which would have been sick, but I missed the 135, so that ended up with a 130 bench as the final result. On the deadlifts, same as the bench, I haven't really deadlifted that much since February because I just couldn't. It hurt too much for probably around 3 months as well. Like I was doing some very light deadlift stuff there, so I never really lost the technique or the form, I guess. I was just doing really light work, so that wasn't as bad as the bench. And I mean, I've still got relatively the same amount of strength with it, even though I'm at a lower body weight. So I can't really complain about that. It is going quite well, the deadlifting progress. So I opened at 210 kilos, which was fairly easy. I then went to 225, I believe. Holy shit, I can't even remember. I'm pretty sure it was like 225 kilos. And I went to 232 kilograms for my third attempt. And now this is the same as the Adelaide Cup one. And I haven't deadlifted that in months. I mean, shit, like I wouldn't have deadlifted that this whole year, and I got it. I'm pretty stoked that I got that actually. It wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be. It did feel like a bit of a grind, but it always feels like it takes way longer when you're actually doing it than when you look back at the video and it's just like, oh, you know, it looks okay. Even though it felt like a full minute that you're like pulling the bar. It's crazy actually how the time like separates from reality. I mean, that's crazy, but getting aside from the point here. So I got the deadlift, got the 232, so that went really well. So if you add all them up, that's a 250 kilo squat, a 130 kilo bench, and a 232.5 kilogram deadlift. So that's 612 kilo total, and I was aiming for a 617.5 kilogram total. So I'm only 5 kilos off, but I mean, like I'm pretty happy. Like just for a meet that I was going to just for fun, with the injuries I've had and with my lower body weight, you know, I mean, I've pretty much exceeded the expectations of what I really thought that I was going to get. And I mean, more so than anything, I wanted to be there for the experience, to be around all the like-minded individuals and have that atmosphere, because there's nothing like competing, especially at FPG where it's all run so smoothly. You know, the whole meet probably took like less than 4 hours, I'm pretty sure. It was like all done and dusted within like 4 hours, 2 flights. And I mean, that's mad, it's crazy. It was just like bam, bam, bam. And it was just done so well. So the atmosphere, the experience, it was exactly what I was hoping for. And I am pretty happy with my lifts, even though I didn't go 9 for 9. I did go 8 for 9, but I mean, that doesn't even really matter. I had a great time, and I would seriously recommend anyone that's in the Adelaide area, or even if you want to make the trip from one of the surrounding towns or anything like that, definitely come and compete at one of these FPG meets. So that's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is the week that I'm moving out of my house, so I'm getting everything done. So I'm probably going to be, the videos aren't going to be as that high quality. I suppose I can't put the time and effort into it. I'm supposed to have a boom mic for my smartphone so I can start doing little vlogs, which is going to make editing a hell of a lot easier. But I mean, I ordered that 3 weeks ago and it still hasn't come yet, so I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but it's a completely separate issue. Let's not worry about that. Thanks for watching. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe. Keep up to date with everything that I'm going to be making. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. I'm Brett Leggett, and I'm out. I'll see you guys next time. And overall muscle weakness. In a normal metabolic situation, electrolyte balance is maintained by urinary output, or how much you pee out. The kidneys